Yeah, no. This is Manit Saramanglananda bringing you Swamiji's blessings. Today, I hope all of you watched the morning satsang. Swamiji was sharing about what really happened in the Aushada process yesterday. So, for those who watched it, there was this is the second part of the first part that happened the other day, where the material was formed. Now the content from that was subjected to vapor, heat vapor, where cow dung cakes made from desi cows were burned, and the heat was allowed to evaporate it. So it is a very subtle process, and where all the five panchabhutas are present, and Swamiji brings down consciousness, and when it comes down and mixes with matter, it becomes energy. And he said when we are sitting there and it comes down to into and mixes into the body physiology, it becomes kundalini. So this is the natural energy that we are all meant to have. So just with that, we were able to, we can manifest the shaktis that Aushada will bestow on people when they use it. So the people who are present and who are watching even online got to experience it and had the same benefit of being physically present where Swamiji was in the temple of Swami Nithyananda temple in the Bengaluru Adina. So for those who missed these sessions, don't ever miss anything that Swamiji does, because it is not just the intellectual knowledge you're missing, but the experience of it. See, he is an avatar, and being an avatar, every word and every silence of his is energy. He just gives. So when we sit in his presence, either directly or through two-way, which is called Naina Diksha, not like the one way, but two-way, there is a mystical process that happens where our body gets cleansed, our subtle system gets cleansed. So Swamiji was also explaining how when we use the Aushada, it takes us to the ultimate, the Nirvikalpa Samadhi. So what is why Nirvikalpa Samadhi? And normally we think, oh, that is something, but once you go there, you're not going to come back, you're not going to be, people have these different ideas that once you reach to those higher states of consciousness, you're going to lose touch with reality, with what's happening around you. That is not the purpose. What Swamiji said was, when you reach that state, you will be able to access the base material of the cosmos, which is called Ananda, or which is translated as bliss. So this bliss material, it gets infused into your system. So when you have access to that source, and you can make it permanent in yourself, and that is all that you need to make you operate at the highest energy level, at the highest possibilities that you can think of, and you cannot think of also. So and all the right cognitions will happen in us automatically. See, right now, if we have a wrong understanding about something, we have to figure out, or we have to have an understanding. Someone takes us step by step into where it is wrong, why it is wrong, how it is wrong. And then when we are intellectually convinced, we make this shift. Okay, when we decide, okay, so this is not a good way to go about doing or thinking about this. So let me adopt this method of thinking. So that is a manual, tedious, slow process that we typically do. But when we use this Aushada, the system automatically only expresses these right cognitions. So what is the right cognition? A right cognition is one that will always keep you in a state of feeling powerful, and it is aligned with the natural way the system will operate if there was no human intervention to mix it up or change it or dilute it. But usually what happens is it goes into some kind of dilution or goes off the track, which is why we get into these states of fear, guilt, etc. All the negative states that happen because we fall into a moment of powerlessness and react in a certain way. So when we do that, it makes us feel less about ourselves, and we manifest all these other negative emotions that haunt us or they're just sitting under your head and you're constantly worrying about it. So basically, you're losing energy. It is you feel powerless, and then it takes to different levels of depression. So all this will not happen when you're entertaining powerful cognitions, and now you don't have to worry about having to work at it because it will happen automatically. All you need to do is come, experience the Aushada, either watch when Swamiji is doing it, for first timers to know what it is, and I highly recommend coming, and Swamiji is opening it up specially, even though it will be made for the December program, for people who are going to be attending that. Anytime Swamiji makes something new, he gives it away immediately. He wants a maximum number of people to get it and use it and benefit from it. So in the same way, he's opened up a 2-day new workshop just to experience this Aushada. So this is not an internal, you don't ingest it. It is just something you apply in your certain spots, in the both temples, and Swamiji described temples, and the third eye region. And that is enough to work the magic. And when you have the experience of Nirvikalpa Samadhi, it also integrates all your inner self in your being, where there's a lot of disintegration. You know, when all these different emotions that we go through, the roller coaster that we assume life is actually takes a heavy toll on what you call the inner being. So when all these emotions, low energy emotions, fear, guilt, powerlessness, helplessness, I cannot do, feeling less about ourselves, all these are low energy thought processes, energies, emotions, reactions, responses. They all carry what we call subtle weight. See, let's say, for example, when you're feeling sad, you know you're sad, you feel down, but where in your physiology do you feel sad? Can you point out a certain area? Some people may just say, oh, my heart area. But you know, it's not the physical heart organs. What is it? Where is it all this embedded? It is in the subtle body. So when you do these processes and completions, the cleansing that happens at the subtle body level. So which is why when the weight is lifted off, when all these emotional, the impact of these scars and these emotions are removed from the system, you feel so light. You feel so happy and like a child again. So that is supposed to be a natural way of living. So when you are in that state, you cannot get angry, you cannot get irritated or annoyed or violent or anything. So when you are a happy person inside, you're a happy person outside, and you spread it. It's contagious. So trust me. If not, you can come and see the Adinam. So you will see the way, it's an example to see how Swamiji is working constantly, and the way he works, the way he does things. He teaches by example also. So these are the different ways an avatar or master teaches us. So, but this time, for those who are interested in what I'm saying, feel anything I have said is works for them, or is the right way to think about or go about doing it. Now, this is the easiest way Swamiji is making it available for us to get a lot of these incompletions out of our system. You don't have to sit and do completion. You don't have to sit with a mirror. You don't have to relive it. You know, it is just like so easy as taking an Aushada. So please do attend. The workshop is on September 9th and 10th. I will post it so you can register online and find your nearest location. So don't miss it. It's going to be something a must-have, must-see that you ever did in your life. So thank you for listening. Nithyanandam.